My message, man, is for the kids, man. Don't be doing drugs. You feel me? I know I ain't an angel and I ain't always been good once, but one thing for sure, two things for certain is I ain't never had a drug problem, so I know it's easier said than done. But make sure, man, you know what it is you're doing, and anything that you get yourself involved in or anything that you feel like putting inside your body, that you know what is in that. All right? Because right now I'm on the way to go see another one of my friends of mine that's been a friend of the family that passed away of an overdose. You feel me?
Hold down, man. Suitcase this, my cell phone, and my charger don't walk with a limp. Get it knocked off or missing, you gon' get it. Next time I see your ass, you gon' leave airlifted.
What's up, everybody? You already know, man. Kfrogtv back in the building. Y'all go ahead, hit that like, subscribe button, and make sure you hit the notification bell so you can see it first. If you ain't receiving no notifications, or if you're only receiving some, make sure your bell is placed on all instead of personalized, okay? Now, this video right here is going to be totally different than the type of things that I put out, all right? I'm going to be speaking on today about people with drug problems, all right? This isn't no recovery channel, okay? I'm thankful to say that I've never been a drug addict. I never had a drug addiction, none of that. I may have hung out and, had fun, recreational use just to hang out for the night and shit like that. I may have popped some Xanax or something before and drank or smoked a little weed or anything like that. But other than that, I've never had a drug issue a day of my life. Anyone who knows me personally knows this. But the reason I want to speak on with this drug stuff is this past weekend that just passed, we had a friend of the family of mine that knew my dad when my dad was younger. Okay, my dad knew him when my dad was alive, knew him for years before I was even thought of. We had another overdose over here in my neighborhood. All right. So, I went and seen it to his viewing, the whole funeral to get together and all that stuff. And I know a lot of people can't, overcome the addiction feeling, or they can't overcome the way to say no, all right? It's enough, all right? Well, my message with this video right here is just ask for help, okay? A lot of people don't want to ask for help. And that's the problem, because no matter where it is in the United States, even outside the United States, okay, anywhere in this world, there's people that are hooked on drugs, all right? And I'm trying to do the more positive route, even though I grew up drinking E&J and stuff like that. But now I don't drink at all. I don't even smoke weed. I don't do none of that. So I want people who may have an addiction problem to just ask for help. You can overcome it, all right? Now, this is coming from someone that's always been on the other side of the drug game, okay? I was more into the making money, and I didn't care if people got high because I needed them to get high in order for me to make my money. That's how it's always been my whole life. No matter where I've been, whether while locked up or on the streets, I've always been on the opposite side of the drug game, all right? So I'm trying to make it to where young people don't eventually, sculpt themselves into following a path of a drug addict, all right? And like I said, it's easier said than done, especially when it's someone who ain't never had that type of problem. But after I went and seen the family friend of mine laying in his casket, how many of these do you got to keep going to? All right. Cause I done been through them so many times. Okay. I done been to so many different viewings, so many different funerals, and it always is from overdoses. All right. And it isn't just a Broward County thing. Okay. This is everywhere. This is everywhere around the world. There's places 10 times worse than where I'm from, but the whole thing is people who are addicted to things are scared to reach out. You feel me? And on top of that, they're scared of change. They have them doubts in the back of their mind that they can't do it. Okay? And then they always seem to use that as their excuse to relapse. Like they could be clean for 3 years. Next thing you know, anything bad comes their way. Anything bad happens in life, anything in reality hits them the wrong kind of way, the first thing that triggers them is to relapse. Some people say it's a disease. Some people say it isn't. And like I said, I thank God that I ain't never fall short on that side, you know. But the best thing for anyone who is trying to overcome things like this is to ask for help. That's basically all I can tell you, is ask for help. Like I said, this ain't no recovery channel, all right? I've never been that type of person, but I'm just sick and tired of seeing all the overdoses. If you don't know what's in that shit, don't do it. If you want to do it and you want to continue to be like that, then just remember, you aren't the best you can be. Because you can be way better than who you are living like that. You can be an addict and have so much money, right? And feel like you're the best you can be. Well, imagine having that so much money plus the money you don't spend on your addiction. You would be even better, all right? There's always different programs that will help people. There's different halfway houses, whatever it may be. If you know someone who is an addict, try to help them before it's too late. Because anytime someone is getting high, you know, whether they're doing heroin or, you know, meth, whatever it is, anytime they're doing that, they're dancing with the devil. Okay? It's only a matter of time. You know? And everyone wants to chase that next fix, that next high and all that, you know? But it seems like no one wants to help that person, or people only come around as if they were there for that person once they're dead already.
And let me be on your shoulders, Lord. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
That's like the only time people actually tend to act like they care. Like they want to be a part of the, you know, it's more like it's a celebration without saying it's a celebration. You know, they want to act like they're mourning over that person. Like, damn, man, I was just with you yesterday. Or, God, man, I just lost another one of my brothers, man. And things like that. If that's how you felt about that person, then why not make it a change and difference while that person is here? Why not save their life or help save their life? You get what I'm saying? And I never looked at things like this before. But as many times as I go to funerals and viewings and all these different things from all the overdoses, even if it's someone that ain't in my age bracket, they could be an older school dude from Davie, or it could be someone my age from Davie. When we go there, I'm tired of seeing all these people laying in the casket, right? But I'm 2 times more tired of hearing all the sad stories once it happens. Because you didn't see none of that love shown when they were here. You get what I'm saying? Does it mean they didn't care? It looks like they didn't care. Does it mean it though? Who knows? If you don't talk to someone and they're out here and you're letting them play with the devil's drug and you're letting them, you know, dance in the devil's face every single time they decide to do whatever they're doing, they are always playing with the devil when they do that. And if you're out here and you're allowing it and you know you could put a stop to it, or you can at least help, or at least reach out and let that person know I can help you. If you ain't trying to do all that, then I find it hard to believe that you cared that much when it's too late. You feel me? Because anything in the world you care about, what do? You take care of it, right? I'm talking about anything. It could be a pair of shoes. You like them shoes? You gonna take care of them shoes, right? You ain't gonna let them shoes get all beat up and banged up and ruined, right? You like a girl? What are you gonna do? You're gonna take care of that girl, right? You're gonna make sure, you know, you like something, you care about something, you embrace it, and you make sure that you're gonna keep that item, whatever it is. So if you care about this person and you know this person has a drug addiction, you might as well do all you can to be there for them. Okay? And I'm coming straight out my heart with this when I'm speaking on this, because this isn't even my path. This isn't even my type of thing to speak on. But as you've seen, I just went to a funeral. Literally. Just went to a funeral 2 days ago.
Davie Boys, KFROG,
he loved all of us, you know what I mean? We're like a pack. So as little kids growing up, we always look up to him, stop for this, he's a legend to us. And he'll be until the day we see, I mean, until we get older, and I mean, he really, really, really touched our hearts. You know what I mean? And he'd always give us a bear hug. And I mean, his family basically. So I consider, I mean, you guys all family. And I mean, if I could get everyone one time for the Davy Boys, I mean, that'd be nice.
Hoorah! Davy Boys!
Davy Boys! Love you guys.
And I had to walk up and see someone that my dad knew. Okay, he was a friend of our family. He slept on my couch plenty of times, me growing up. I known him my whole life. All right, but he goes far back enough to where my family knew him before they even knew me. All right, and it just shows it doesn't matter how old someone is or how young someone is. Okay, when there is an addiction problem and it is noticeable, reach out and try to help that person. I know everyone is easy. You know, some people are harder than the others. Some people refuse it. Some people, no matter what, they will just use you for like they need the help and then run off and go right back to getting a fix. But the more you try, the better of a chance that person will have to stay on this earth. If not, you wipe your hands with them, that seems like that's when it happens the worst. You know, when things happen at the wrong time, or it can happen at the worst time. Yeah, he was out there getting high all these years, but as soon as everyone wiped their hands with him and now he's really secluded and really has no one to turn to, now he's doing more than he was before, and then he doesn't make it. He passes away from it. You feel me? Like I said, some people say it's a disease. Some people say it ain't. I'm just tired of seeing all the overdoses. I seen them when I was in prison. People passed away from overdoses at Charlotte CI. I've seen it on the streets my whole life. No matter where you tend to. It's not just Davie. I grew up in Broward County. We have overdoses all year long in Broward County. I see them on the news and stuff in different states. You know, this is one thing that you have to be strong for. You feel me? You have to better yourself, okay? You have a lot of men and women that, you know, that leave kids unattended growing up without their loved ones because they choose that route. You know, they feel like they're doing what's best for that child, which in all reality, the child shouldn't be around a parent like that. So it is what's best for that child. But what's even greater for that child is that damn dad or mom bounce back, get right, and get back in their life with their child. And then that overpowers not being around them because you're on drugs. You see what I'm saying? My whole life, like I said, I've been around people that did drugs, people that sold drugs, people that hung out on drugs for fun. That is something that is everywhere and will never stop. If they got rid of every single drug on this earth right now, you know what's going to happen? A new one will be invented. Someone will create something. That's simple. So, if you know someone who is, you know, that's fallen short, their mind isn't working as strong as a second opinion would. Okay? So, if you know they're not strong enough to quit the drugs themselves, reach out and help them before it is too late. Straight up. They got where you Baker Act people, Marchman Act people, all them different things. Do whatever it is. If I knew a loved one, if one of my loved ones was bad on drugs right now, I'd rather do all I can and make them hate me to make sure they're still here with me. I'd rather me keep them on this earth than them hate me and not speak to me for the rest of the time they are here than them to leave this place early. That's just my opinion, okay? And like I said, I'm not speaking as an ex-drug user or nothing like that. I'm speaking from a whole nother side of the fence. But I know a lot of people that can relate to this video, whether they know loved ones that overdosed, they know loved ones right now in the back of their mind that it's happening to, they know on the streets right now. I hate when I see some girl that I grew up with or went to school with and all this stuff, and I hate when I see them at the corner store or at a McDonald's or Burger King, and they're all scratching and itching, ain't got no clothes on, real bad on drugs, see track marks all on them, you know? Like, I just hate seeing it, and I'm like, damn, like, she used to look good when we were younger. Look at her now. Feel me? See girls on the side of the road with their heads shaved like Britney Spears did when she fucking had a nervous breakdown. And you'd be like, God damn, that was that baby back in the day. Oh, look what happened. Like, it's to the point to where you don't even have to see them doing it. You can just look at them and tell they're on drugs, you know? And I just felt like I should come on here and speak about it, because I'm getting tired of all the overdoses that I see, all the overdoses that I hear about. All right? I can't go on my every single day I hear something about someone passed away in Broward County. Every single day, it doesn't matter. Even if they don't live in my neighborhood. It could be someone that lives in Hollywood, or someone that lives in damn Deerfield, Plantation, Cooper City, Fort Lauderdale. Anyway, but it's someone I know. And sure enough, they fell victim. They fell short. But then you see all these people. Everyone wants to stand up. Everyone wants to speak. Everyone wants to come together and be there and show face. Like they cared so much. Like their world just ended. When really, no, that person's world ended. If you cared that much, you would have did all you could to make sure that person, you know, was watched. If you're trying to get him off that shit. I had a homeboy back in the day when we used to chill on the block and his baby mama got put on that dope. He literally grabbed his baby mama and locked her in the bedroom in the trap while we were sitting there trapping. He had her screaming, locked in the bedroom for 12 days. He would go in there, she'd fight him and beat him up, and he'd shut himself in there, give her food, everything like that. She was in there going through withdrawals, you know, but he cared. So he did what he had to do. I know it, like I said, it's easier said. I mean, it's harder said than done. You know, I know this. You feel me? But I know for a fact that with the right people helping, it's one step closer. We all know someone that will never get over it. We all know someone and some people that no matter how much help they get, no matter how much closure they get, or how much money, or how much better doors open in their life, we know they will not stop. We know that is them. They choose that life. That's what they chose. Their mind's made up. You feel me? You can't, you know, that's for some people. But there is always helpness and hope for someone. Okay? And my advice is for the people who know people like this, help them. Help them before it is too late. And then for the ones that may watch this video that may be out there that are users or you know, that have an addiction, please ask for help before it is too late. Because they never know when that best high that they're searching for is the last high they're going to get. And it's going to happen like that, and they ain't never going to be able to complain about it. They're not going to be able to complain, all right? We've had people in my neighborhood that survive overdoses. They're known for it. Literally, you'll drive by and see them face down on the side of the road, just laying there face down, blood all on the sidewalk. They done busted their shit open when they fell. And then you just see cars driving by them, not even stopping to get them, not even nothing like that, because that is a common thing you see in my neighborhood. That's something common that is there. That is just, okay, they don't know the difference if he's sleeping or if he's overdosed, you know? And I remember when I was a little kid, people in my neighborhood, they had belladonna trees in my neighborhood when I was younger. And people would take the flowers, the belladonna flowers, and go home and boil them on the stove and fill up gallon jugs of boiled belladonna water and make like tea or just the water, and they'd walk around and drink that shit and hallucinate when I was a little kid. And I used to say, man, what are they doing? I'd see them breaking in people's yards, stealing them flowers. You know, like different things. People, you know, that's something that's always going to be there is drugs. You feel me? But my message is to help someone in need. They're not strong enough. They need someone else's help, someone else's brain. They need someone else's, to reach out and help them. Even if they don't want to help, do all you can, because it is a hurt feeling when you love someone or you care for someone that you fucked with or anything. It is a hurt feeling because when they're gone, they're gone. And like I said, I'd rather be living here and have someone that hates me for the rest of their life, and I know they on this earth, they didn't die because I allowed them, than to just wash my hands with them, shut the door on them, lock them out. Good riddance. Because you never know what the last thing is you will say to someone. You feel me? You don't get no second chances at life. This isn't no game. This isn't KFROG gaming. This isn't no game where you can reload. You feel me? You get another chance. No, it is nothing like that. You get one shot. That's it. So everyone should be able to live as long as they can. Not taking these little escape routes, these little cheap, exits, quick, fast-paced trails due to these drugs. All right? This video right here isn't that long. But like I said, I just went to a funeral. Rest in peace to Chopper and anyone else who, has a loved one out there that passed from an overdose or anything, or anyone who is overcoming an addiction and that is clean, that may be watching this video. Thumbs up, man. From KFROG to you, keep it going. You're better than that. And just whenever you feel like you're down and you're at your worst, just remember, no matter how bad it feels that you were going through something, just remember there is always someone out there going through something worse than you. It could be worse. You feel me? And that's my message for the day, y'all. I appreciate y'all tuning in and watching this little video. Like I said, I am not a recovery channel. Okay? You're not going to see a bunch of videos speaking on stuff like that. I just wanted to make this one video, to address this topic, to say rest in peace to a good old friend of my family's. And, for any loved ones that someone may know that's going through it, reach out and embrace them. Do what you got to do, because that person's life, they no longer have control of. It's your control now. You have to control that. You have to be the grown man and be the grown woman or whatever and save that person before it is too late. Okay? And when you do, if anyone has to do this, you can thank me later. All right? But anyways, like I said, I appreciate y'all watching this. Y'all stay safe out there, man. Till next time, this Frog. Rest in peace, Chop, from Frog.